What's up, everybody? This is T1 the Gamer, and I'm back with a new part for Alone With You. Today we're going, it's day 3. We're going into Colony B. And here we're going to be learning about Pierre Tong, I believe. And we just came in here, and it's dark. And the AI, we will call her Hal, she said that we need to turn on some lights. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look around for some lights. And let's see, we've got a maintenance hatch up there. Okay, central service corridor is locked, so we cannot go there yet. Let's see if there's anything else. South service corridor. Central service, and then south service corridor. Okay. And those are both locked. Did we miss anything else? Apparently there is no west corridor. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the maintenance hatch. There's a lot of drones around. A lot of rubble. There's a lot of plants. Maintenance hatch again is locked. And there's a body, but we can't actually scan it yet. Okay, so we have server room beta. Go check out in here, service room beta. Inspect the power cable. Pretty sure that's what we've got to do. Ah, it looks like you found the problem in this area. There's power here, but this connection is loose. It's not really loose. It's actually completely disconnected. Are you going to reconnect the power cable? Nah, let's take off. Let's go home. Okay, apparently. Pressed the wrong button. Whoops. You've reconnected the power cable already. Kind of like saying, yeah, get out of here. Okay, so we've got some kind of data backup. Doesn't really look like there's anything else in here. Okay, to the west waste processing room. There's limited power again in that area. Try looking around now that you can see. Pretty sure we've got something we don't want to find. Body of Leon Robertson. You scan the body of Facility Services Supervisor Leon Robertson. Looks like he was crushed by debris. He most likely died a mercifully quick death. Facility Services Supervisor. Mr. Robertson supervised the day-to-day maintenance of Colony B under Chief William King. Haha, there he is. He probably had a tough time keeping that place running smoothly. Apparently. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Okay. We got another maintenance hatch up there. Use the maintenance hatch. It is unlocked. But let's wait and check out the rest of the room. Got a bunch of drones. That goes into the main quarters. Alright, let's go to the next room and see. Is there anything in here? Oh, we got something? That server rack has been completely eaten away and disabled by the elements. It looks like someone was trying to modify it somehow. Somebody was trying to modify a server rack? There's a busted portable generator and extra networking equipment in that mess. It's like someone was trying to send a signal. Could it be William King trying to send a signal? Oh, wait. Oops. Fuel cell battery pack. Good work. Your scan of that component will help us repair the escape ship's thrusters. Without this data, the thrusters wouldn't be able to hold a charge for long. Now we only need 3 more thruster parts and you can get out of there. Oh, good. Sweet. Okay, check the server out. Some of the data servers are still functional. This one looks like a master array, but it's inaccessible right now. If we can find the access card that it requires, we can read some of the data there and perhaps uncover more of what happened. Okay, so there's a side trip. We need to find some kind of an access card so we can get some information about this place. We got a pile of rubble, rusted waste pile. Those tubes delivered waste materials that were to be repurposed or stored for reuse in the future. Quite a bit never got recycled. Can you find out anything about the drones? I'm really worried about the drones. Looks like that's it in here. There's a pile there. Okay, so we do have Central Service Quarter and South Service Quarter. But as long as we're in this room, let's go ahead and check it out. Exit Colony B, no. So let's find 3 more parts. Alright, we'll start with the Central Service Quarter. Kind of curious as to what those are. Oh, here's a body. Centwali Turzi. It looks like you scanned the broken remains of machine operator Centwali Turzi. He and his teams maintain the drones. Apparently not very well. I believe he's been dead since 2058, likely due to the major seismic event that created the rift and led to the collapse of Colony B. There's a single file on a data pad in his pocket. It seems to reference Director Pierre Tong. I can pull a tiny bit of audio from it for you. The drone team is no longer functional. Disorder is creeping in everywhere. We're trying so very hard, but without resources, we can't get ahead. Okay. The chief is working to exhaustion, but he seems distracted by something. Worst of all is Tong abandoned us. Where did he go? So Pierre Tong took off. Okay, he's talking about William King, who's working to exhaustion. So whatever happened, William King stayed there and was trying to fix things. Well, Pierre Tong just took off. So that's the guy that we're supposed to be finding out about. He bailed. Alright, secondary storage. The storage area has almost been completely reduced to rubble. How terrible. Wait. Let's see, take the access card. Foreign looking old server access card. Someone must have dropped it in all the chaos. So, we know where we're going to be going with that. Back to that server room. Okay, what do we got here? You scan a part that we can use for reference in the escape ship's fuel line so the thrusters don't run out of power. Excellent work. Thanks, Hal. Now we only need 2 more thruster parts and you can get out of there. Awesome. Thanks. Okay, let's collapse the wall. Well, that is truly awful. There are bodies underneath that rubble. I can't read their signatures or know who they are. This is terrible, Tom. I wish we didn't have to root through all this refuse and see all this. The poor people buried within will likely never even be remembered. How tragic. Okay, do we want to keep going or run back to Galaxy? Okay. Let's go ahead and run back. Oops, excuse me, Centwali. Almost stepped on you. We'll run back there real quick and use that card. See what that's got on it. Maybe it'll help us with something. Oh, sorry, Leon. Or not. Maybe we will not. use that card. Okay, maybe we just can't use it yet. Never mind. What's the point of finding the access card? I was all happy. Okay. Just kidding. Maybe there's another server down here. Really? Right there. Okay. East Service Quarter. Looks like that part of the colony is also without power. Okay. So we're doing that again. Okay, primary storage is locked. Main server room is locked. Yeah, there's probably a server in there we'll use to do the garden. Okay, so use the maintenance hat. And doesn't look like we can go that way. What we got back here? Come on, where's the power cable we gotta plug in? These guys are so advanced and yet... Oh. They can't even figure out how to work a power cable. It has to be plugged. Inspect the power conduit. The power conduit has been separated by the seismic activity. You'll need to reconnect it to restore power. Are you going to reconnect the power conduit? I guess. I didn't know what was going to happen here. That was scary. Can I unplug it again? You reconnected the power conduit. Nope. Guess not. Okay. That looked like legs sticking out right there. Okay. But it's not, probably. It could be. Use maintenance hatch. Okay, so we've got primary storage room and the main server room, which is still locked. So, check the primary storage room. What do we got in here? Wait, are we walking on these? That was kind of weird. Okay. Those overflow bins used to contain extra supplies and tools. They've been completely cleaned out, probably quite some time ago. Look, I'm invisible. I just climbed up the wall. Okay, that's probably how it glitches. Probably don't want to do that. Okay. What's this? You've scanned an elaborate set of schematics that somebody drew. It looks like they were drafted by hand, very skillfully too, I might add. It's difficult to ascertain what the schematics are for. They're incomplete and very complex. This is only half of this drawing. If I would hazard a guess, I'd say they pertain to the escape ship, however. If we can find the other half, this could be good news for us. Alright, so we're also looking for schematics. And we're still locked in the main server room. It's kind of looking like we're going for the south service quarter. Anything in here? Nope. Secondary storage. Nope. Nothing in here. Back entranceway. Alright, so here we go to the south service quarters. What is down here? Something ripped through the ship right there, I mean through the calling wall. Anything down here? Okay, that goes to the electrical room. We will come back that way. First, let's check this out. Maintenance workroom. Is that schematics? That looks a lot like schematics. That is an immaculately drafted set of schematics. It appears to match the other set you found. There are notes regarding thrusters and fuel conservation. The draftsmanship really is top-notch. It was probably made with just a pencil and a simple straight edge. Even the circular lines are near perfect. Whoever made that is quite skilled. Sometimes human precision and ability really impresses me. When you visit Mr. Tong in the Holostem Chamber, I suggest you ask him about these. Perhaps he can help explain them to us. So somebody is apparently a very good artist. The shelves have been completely picked clean. Possible that with no outside access, the colonists ran out of supplies long ago. Those empty shelves are a grim reminder of what happened here. Oh, wait. Wait. Is that it? That's all we've got is a spanner? Good idea. You're going to take that rusted old spanner? What is a spanner? Yes, you know, a wrench. Perhaps I'm using the terminology from a different linguistic region than you are used to. Either way, it's a handy tool. The spanner. Okay, so we've got the spanner wrench. Do we have anything? Hand-drawn schematics? I thought we took the hand-drawn schematics. What are we doing? What are we doing there, buddy? Okay, now we're gonna go to the electrical room, and here's what. Sasha Kaminsky. Oh my, those black and remains belong to mechanical engineer Sasha Kaminsky, if your scan is correct. And of course they do. Hold on just a sec. Miss Kaminsky was an excellent engineer, though her records mention several minor accounts of insubordination towards maintenance chief William King. Hold on, let me make a note of that. Insubordinate to King. She must have got caught in a severe electrical storm when that room was destroyed. What a terrible waste of good mind. Or did she? Could you murder? Okay, use the electrical panel. This panel controls some of the power grid. You want to shut it down, do I? Probably. No. I don't think I do. Oh, okay. Yeah, we missed that part. So then we can't walk through here. The floor is still electrified and very hazardous. You'll need to find a way to turn it off. Use the electrical panel? Yes, I do. Panel's been shut off. You want to turn it back on? No. Now we can walk through here. And let's go ahead and do it. The panel controls some of the power grid. Do you want to shut it down? Yes, how? Okay. So we've got something over here. Injection motor. It's fortunate for us that the colonists found no need for this scrapped motor. Its data can be used for the ship's thrusters. Now we only need one more thruster part and get out of there. I don't want to get out of there. I love the color scheme. Should we turn the power back on as we go through? Now we'll check and see if we can do anything else, and then we'll come back. We have to. Okay, so that other room is locked. Can't actually do anything there. So where do we go? Well, let's go back up to the front, or to the top. Now that we've got a wrench, maybe we can do something here. Roasted waste pile, no. Maintenance house is unlocked. Oh wait, let's check this out. Server room data. Maybe now we can use the server? And no, we can't. Okay. Get the power cable. I already did. I'm not gonna let us do anything with that. So either we missed a part or something has changed in the rest of it. Oh, okay, here we go. Use the access card in the server. Okay, the server Accepted the access card. There are details here that never got synced with me after the Rift event separated the two colonies. Oh no, these logs say that 14 colonists were killed on that day alone. I didn't know that. Project leader Pierre Tong was there at the time. You would think that with his charisma and position, he would have been able to maintain order. According to maintenance logs, the colony became impossible to maintain very quickly. Several mentioned that Mr. Tong was no longer present. I don't believe we can get any more useful information from that server. Okay, so the Rift event, caused with seismic activity, killed 14 people. The place was breaking down. Some people were trying to save it, apparently, and were doing their best, including William King, but Pierre Tong took off. Let's see if we have anything back over here. No, that just goes outside. Okay, so let's go back through here. Maybe there is something else open up out here. No, sorry, Simpoli. Or maybe I just missed a room. Secondary storage. Let's try it again. Fuel delivery system. We already got that. Check the collapsed wall. Got that. East service corridor. Maintenance hatch. Up here. Still don't actually see anything else. Okay, I reconnected the power supply. We can do that. So we're going to use the main attach. Head back out. Primary storage. Oh, did we actually? Yeah, we did. Okay. We did in fact come in here. This was glitchy room. But maybe we storage bins. Oh. Let's see if the spammer you found will work on that door. Okay, now we can get in there. Got to, okay, wait. So now we have several different server switches. I have a feeling there's going to be a puzzle there. Let's just go ahead and check out. Oh, okay. Is this Pierre Tong or William King? I'm gonna say William King. Yep. Sorry to say you've scanned the body of Maintenance Chief William King. Judging by the remains, he sustained several life-threatening injuries. However, the position of the body suggests that somehow he brought himself to that room. Despite his condition, he must have really wanted to accomplish something. Beside Mr. King, there's a small children's book. Its cover depicts an idyllic farm scene in watercolor. In the scene, a girl with reddish hair is surrounded by several animals. A goat, a pig, and a sheep are lying down as if they're sleeping. A goat, a pig, and a sheep. Can we read the book? Goat, a pig, and a sheep. A goat, a pig, and a sheep. Let's try turning this all off. Small LED readout that depicts a sort of stylized goat. Do you want to put the server in sleep mode? Oh, okay. Yes, I do. Okay, so a goat, a pig and a sheep? No. Grazing cow is not a goat, a pig, or a sheep. Peacock. Yes. Yes. A peacock is in fact a goat, a pig, or a sheep. A lazy pig. Yes, we do. And this will be... let's guess. Oops. No. A bleeding sheep. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Did you hear that? It sounds like a modified distress signal from William King. Short and set to repeat. It's difficult to make out, so I'll read it to you. 2W. Winnie. Things are bad here, I'm afraid. Not much time now. Hoping you just over there. Oxygen is low. I'm guessing the W is for Winnie. You're smart, strong, you were right to leave. Tong is something new, but it's too late. Too much is compromised. Okay. Fill us in. You're smart and strong and you were right to leave. Tong is trying something new, but it's too late. Too much. Something is compromised. Okay, we got it. Goodbye, W. I'm afraid the transmission cuts off there, and only sounds of rumbling and shouting can be heard. What an unfortunate end for Mr. King. He appears to have used his last moments to contact someone. I wonder if he was successful. Oh, Tom, take a look. I think the server rack at the south end of the room is open now. That 3D stabilization system gives me the reference I need to construct something similar for our ship. It will help keep the thrusters steady. Okay, you successfully found everything we need for today. Please, let's not stick around any longer than we have to. You should come on home. So, see, what's interesting is that we can't actually ask Winnie if she got that last message from William King, because she was scanned into the system. The holosim is actually an earlier version of her and won't know what happened after the scan. So Holo Winnie will never actually know, or won't know at least now until we find out something else, but she won't know if like they ever got the message from Mr. King. And Centalia getting off my grill again. Okay, back entranceway. There's the South Service Quarter. I think we pretty much did everything there. So let's go ahead and exit this colony. I think let's go ahead and do this one a little bit differently though. I fear that was not the worst of it. There was so much damage and death, but we need to get working on those thrusters, so come back right away. Wait, can we go to... No. Okay. So we're going to colony A with our little shuttle ship. Up. Where's the shooting? I don't have a shoot button. Okay. So I think with this video, we're going to go ahead and talk to Pierre. That was a long day, wasn't it? Come see me right away so we can get your mission scans synced and sorted. But we'll go ahead and talk to Pierre today before we end this video. We don't really know too much about him. It would be interesting to find out like why he took off or what happened there, but we won't actually be able to because that would be again an earlier scan of him. So we won't know what actually happened. Like the Holo Pierre will not know what actually happened at that time. So we won't be able to get many answers from him, but okay, all the data you collected today is synced and ready to be worked on. You did well out there. Since you went to Colony B, you'll be able to visit Mr. Tong in the Holosim Chamber tonight. You can retire to your quarters when you're ready. I'll call for you when the Holosim Chamber is available. Okay, how? I'm gonna rest for a while. Boom. It's time, Tom. The Holosim Chamber is ready for you now. Just head in when you're ready. Have a good evening. Bow, bow. Okay. To the cruise quarters. And we're heading out. This is day 3, or night 3. Sorry. Night 3. And we're gonna go talk to him. What's up, Pierre? You want answers, Funk? Why did you take off and leave them? Well, hey there, Tom, is it? AF4B/SB, or 3B, told me all about you and your visit to Colony B today. How are you holding up? Well, thanks. Oh, well, thanks. AF4B/3B is very fortunate to have you. I'm impressed with your resilience. Listen, I hope you can help me out. As I work in here, I realize I have so many gaps in my memory, and it's frustrating. You probably know that at some point, the real me left Colony B. After that, the AI couldn't keep an updated image on me, so I don't know what I did. I'm worried about what happened. I mean, did I abandon everyone? That's all I can think about. So, please, what did you see out there today? Do you go with destruction, bodies, or just don't say anything? You know what? Let's go with destruction. That's awful. The Rift event disrupted most of our facilities all at once. It was a huge struggle to keep things running. We lost dozens of drones and, well, more than a few workers. Good people too, engineers and supervisors. I had to step in to fill the gaps. But there was only so much I could do, you know? People would be able to pick themselves up, move on to stay alive, but not everyone could. Especially me. I was very close to the resource manager, who was on Lumumba back then, but the destruction affected even our relationship. We had very different opinions on how to deal with things, you know, and I think our fight is probably a big reason I took off. What fight? I think he was thinking of the survivors as refugees, but I still consider them crew. I was upset that not everyone was coping well. What else did you see out there today? Bodies. Damn it. I remember what happened when the Rift event killed so many people. We were all shocked. I took it badly, I know that. I had drones working to recover bodies for a while. We couldn't really spare the resources, but people wanted that closure. I just don't think I wanted to see them. Everybody we found was like a personal failure. When we got our connection to AF4B/3B, we couldn't communicate with your facilities. We started to feel hopeless. I could tell some of the workers started to think differently about me then. I was stressed, overworked, but I guess we all were. The place was chaos. It was around then that I started to feel that perhaps I wasn't as well equipped for the job as I thought. What up today? Please, the AI seems reluctant to talk about it, and I couldn't get answers. I just want to know what happened after I left. Dealing with the deceased and wounded put enough strain on our resources as it was. But our connection to AF4B/3B was set as well. That meant we had no contact with Colony A, your facility. After a long while without outside contact, things were dire. I recall sitting in my office one night, the real version of this simulated room. I was completely defeated. But I was supposed to be the director, you know? I had to get it together, put on a good face. So I carried on as best as I could. Okay, how does he remember all this? That doesn't really make a lot of sense unless I missed some part of it. Because if his connection to their colony was cut off, then obviously he couldn't have been scanned after that. So the scan this him would be remembering only things up until before all of this, before they were cut off. Okay, anyway, so I carried on as best as I could. Being the person that everyone's counting on isn't easy, is it? I mean, you know this now. You're all that's left of this mess. But I'm beginning to see that you're the kind of person who can deal with stress. It's actually kind of comforting. But what if you weren't dealing with all this? Say, back on Earth. Any hobbies, personal likes? I like reading. Big reader, are you? That was one of the best ideas we had for the project. Stocking the network with thousands and thousands of digital books. Listen, I know our time here is limited and I've been going on and on, but you coming here to spend time means a lot to me and I appreciate you listening. There must be something I can actually help you with. Anything you want to know more about? I'll start with the escape ship. You're very focused, I'll give you that. Sure, I can tell you a little bit more about the ship. There were only 2 ships in the project, one in each colony. We couldn't bring more with us. They were complex, delicate, and cumbersome. When the Rift event tore our colony apart, the first thing I checked was the escape ship. It was a complete loss. I was horrified. Some of the colonists thought we should be putting resources and drones toward building more escape ships after we were up and running smoothly. I can understand that, but we couldn't afford it. It took everything just to process the planet's resources and run the terraforming operations. The escape ships weren't meant as large-scale lifeboats. They could only fit a few people. But that's more than enough for you and the AI. You're going to succeed, Palmer, just know it. And I promise you, I'll do everything I can to help. What else can we discuss? Let's start with the schematics. What are the schematics? I seem to recall something I was working on, but not clearly. Let's see. These are definitely mine, but if I had access to network systems, I would have used them. Why would I have hand-drawn these? I may have drawn these up after the Rift event. They look like they're for a new way to reduce fuel usage in the thrusters for takeoff. I'd like to believe I still trying to help out the survivors. I don't want to think that I just gave up on them. More importantly though, you might be able to use these yourself. If you find any more schematics like these, please bring them to me. What else can we discuss? Let's discuss AF4B/3B. It's asleep now, isn't it? I almost feel bad talking about it behind his back, but I can tell you more, sure. We call it HAL. Okay, I didn't design the AI, that was another engineer back on Earth, but I sure came to enjoy its company and insights once we arrived here. The neat thing about AF4B/3B is that it's so powerful. Given the resources, it can be paying attention to almost everyone on the colony at once. Kinda creepy. It's like everyone had a friend at their side, though I guess not everyone thought that way. Some colonists never dealt with the AI. I think part of the reason was that we didn't give it a more human name. It ended up being less relatable than Hudson Party had hoped. Come to think of it, I can't even remember what its name means anymore. Most people just gave it their own nickname, and it didn't seem to mind. We're all stuck in here. Just having the AI with you out there must be some comfort, at least. The companionship is important. Well, listen, it's late. You shouldn't eat up too many of the facility cycles on this visit. You need to get back out there tomorrow. Tom, thank you for stopping by. I hope I'm able to provide some insight on what happened. If you can, though, I must have tried to help people out. I have to believe that. If you find any more schematics, proof that I tried to help, please let me know. I will. That's what I like to hear. Until next time, I'll be waiting. So, we've got a Pierre Tong mystery. What was Pierre doing at that point in time? When everything was falling apart, and it appears that he took off, but what was he actually doing? Was he drawing schematics for the escape ships? We don't know. Not yet. And so begins day 4. So we'll go and check in with her. and then we will, as punctual as always I see. Well, if you're up to it, we've got one more area to visit today. So coffee? I will ensure that your shuttle has a fresh coffee pot ready when you leave. You should come before now so we can get started. Okay, let's go ahead and leave it there then, since it just saved. And then we'll go with day 4 in the next video. Let's see. Okay, this is TOM the Gamer. We found out a little bit more about Pierre. Not really a lot though, not as much as the other people, the other two that we talked to so far. What we found out there at Colony B seems to be kind of in conflict with who he is, maybe, because apparently he took off when everybody needed him, and William King kind of stepped in and took over, even to the point where he died, trying to send a message to Whitney. Trying something new. We don't know really what. Okay, we don't really know much of anything that went on at Colony B. But okay, well, we will find out more in the next episode. This is TOM the Gamer, and please comment, subscribe, and subscribe to CMC the Gamer and Strict Gaming, and have a good day.